Hey guys, so recently I did an all-class overview for Blade and Soul, and it got a lot of good reviews. A lot of people liked it, and I did say in that video if people liked it, I would do like a more in detail class guide. So basically, I'm gonna be picking one class for each video about their pros and their cons, and discussing what they're good at, what they're bad at, just in a little more detail than the previous video. Um, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. So today we're gonna be looking at the assassins. So first we'll go with the pros. So the first great thing about assassins is they have really high DPS. So basically they can just DPS down a target really fast, and they do a lot of damage in a short period of time. They're definitely just a strong DPS class in the game, and parties like them because they just do a ton of damage, and that's just what they're really good at. So not really surprised because they're assassin. But yeah, their DPS is really good. Um, that's a pro about assassins is they have stealth abilities, which is more kind of an opinion, but I really love stealth type classes, so this is a huge pro for me. I really like just being able to stealth and do like that type of stuff. They also have really fast paced combos, and most of the classes all have pretty fast paced combos, but assassin has probably one of the fastest combos, and it's just really fun to be a fast paced DPS type class and have some stealth skills. All that combined just makes it a really fun class to play. Also has two playstyles. Like there's a playstyle where you're basically doing your main DPS and stealth, which is fun, and then there's a style where you're just out of stealth doing your main DPS. So there's a lot of variety in how you want to play it, and both are pretty strong, I would say. Next thing is well, the class is a ninja, and ninjas are amazing. So I mean, is a ninja. What more can I say? It's a freaking ninja. It's assassin. Cool ass class. Just really cool class. Next thing is they have a party stealth and a buff, and these are real great for PVE. So they have a stealth where they can basically um, make the whole party invisible and kind of teleport them to different areas of the dungeon. So in certain high-end dungeons like Desolate Tomb, it's really useful, or Naru Foundry, it's super useful. In Naru Foundry, it's almost like a must to have an assassin. They'll basically teleport the whole party to a different area, so you can skip a lot of the mobs that are really irritating to fight. So it's really convenient to have assassin. Also, they have a party buff, which just makes them even better in PvE because basically their party buff just buffs the whole party, makes them do a lot more damage. Kung Fu Master has kind of like the same ability, basically. They both have really strong party buffs. But yeah, they just have a party buff, and it's just really strong for parties, makes everyone stronger, and it's always wanted, so that's nice. Next thing is that they're a top tier PvP class. Um, Basically, they've been one of the strongest classes in PvP since the launch of the game, and they really haven't. There's been a few times where they've been a little bit weaker in PvP, but they're definitely still a top tier for sure. Um, Really, a strong assassin who's like really talented and mechanically good on an assassin, like a player. Um, they really have like these crazy combos where they'll just CC you so much that you just get killed instantly. So yeah, if you're a really good assassin, the sky's the limit. Like for example, Virus is a North American player, and he's assassin. He's been on the top of the charts since the launch of the game, and he's just a really talented assassin player. But yeah, like assassin is just really strong, and if you're really good at assassin, you can definitely climb the ranks really fast. But yeah, this guy is really nice because it's basically um, very mechanically orientated. So basically, the better you are in the class, the better you're going to be in PvP. So basically, you just keep going and going, so you could get to the top pretty easily if you're talented on it. So that's very nice. Yeah, that's about it. So PvE, very strong, high DPS. Got some party buffs. Got a party stealth. PvP, they're top tier class for sure. Basically, as however good you are in the assassin and PvP is how high you're gonna get. This guy's the limit. You just keep ranking. But yeah, really great class. So that's the pros. Next, what we're gonna be talking about is the cons. There's not that many, so there's only a few, but we're gonna be going over them just so you kind of know. The first main con of the assassin is that they're very ping reliant, and they're one of those classes that if you have high ping, I really recommend not even playing them, because all their combos are very fast paced and very you have to have a really quick reaction time, especially in PvP. If you don't have a quick reaction time in PvP, your combos are going to be horrible and you're not going to do very well. So same thing for their DPS and PvE. Very ping reliant. You have to be able to just be a really fast reaction time. And unfortunately, if you have high ping, that's not going to really be the case. So yeah, it's kind of the con. Most people have a little bit high ping, I would say, like over 100, and it's just kind of hard to play assassin when you have high ping. So that's definitely a con. The next thing, and it's not something that's only the assassin, but a lot of classes are like this. But the assassin is very squishy. And if you're not familiar with that term, squishy basically means that they can very easily get killed, unfortunately. So if you, this kind of goes back to the ping reliant thing. If you have high ping and you're not very quick reaction times, basically you'll die very fast on assassin, because a few hits from a boss and they'll kind of be down pretty quick. This has changed a little bit because, you know, pets and stuff like that has made them a little bit more tanky, I would say, more health and crap. But it's still a very squishy class, and so it's just kind of hard if you have high ping and you can't really be very good with your reaction time. You can die pretty quick, honestly. And the last con about assassins is basically they have only really high single target DPS. Now this isn't the worst thing, but the problem is that all their abilities are basically all single target. So basically what that means is they really don't have good AoE damage. So basically all they can do is do really high damage to one target, which honestly isn't that big of a deal, because in PvE, you basically just DPSing down a boss, so you don't have to have a lot of AoE. But if you're questing or something like that, it can kind of be a pain, honestly. So that's really the only cons of the assassin. There's not that many, honestly. It's definitely one of the top tier classes in the game and very strong. But yeah, that's about it. It has a really good DPS, really good in PvE with the buffs and DPS, and is very strong in PvP. Just a few things like the ping that makes it a little bit not a class you want to play if you have high ping. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys liked it and it helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys enjoyed this, I'll probably do another class next. And thank you guys for watching.